Hey YouTube, Zach Monstar from Team 2 Chains, coming with a regional report and a deck list also. Yesterday there was a regionals at Malibu Grand Prix hosted by Galactic Quest. I went X3. I'm going to have everybody else's deck list and what they went and what they played against up later on. I was just the first to go because I figured I had my stuff already laid out. Because I was going to do it last night, but it was too late. But I went X3. I didn't drop. It was top 48 because the amount of people. We had like 330 people show up. I didn't get my invite, so I mean, that's that, but can't do nothing. I always have November 18th, which is another regionals hosted by Galactic Quest at Malibu Grand Prix. I'm going to get on with the deck list and what I played against and what I played against and what I lost to. Here's the deck list. Here's the deck. I am playing Gravekeepers. I figured I should take this deck because this is a deck I'm most comfortable with. Like, I've played with this deck for a while. I know a lot of strengths and weaknesses and how to play past certain stuff. But here's the deck. 3 Gravekeepers Recruiter, he's a Saiyan. 3 Gravekeeper Spy. Here's your wall and specials. 3 Gravekeepers Commandant, he's your terraformings or 21 beaters. Your 2 Descendants, I only like 2, he's the Hornet of the deck pretty much. Your 2 Malefic Stardust, your Beat Sticks, and also to protect your Necro Valleys. I can't tell you how many times if I had a Valley up and a Malefic Stardust, people would go MST, and I'm like, you can't. Thanks for wasting an MST. And the one of's the Guard and the Assailant. Guard's good because he's like a compulse. Assailant's good because he can beat over huge monsters that have tiny defense that I have problems with. He can kill fortresses, he can kill Sheens, Leviathans, stuff like that. Spells, it's 15 monsters, by the way. Spells, we have 3 Necro Valley, 2 Royal Tributes. Whenever I drew this, I normally won that game. 2 Gravekeeper Stell, 2 is good. 2 Duality, the 1 Dark Hole, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Heavy Storm. This in the main deck was amazing because when they found out what I was playing, when I heavy stormed, they didn't know what to do because they're like, oh, he doesn't play heavy. They'd set 2/3/3 without like a Starlight Road or a Judgment. It was great. I love playing this card. I'm sorry about the glare, by the way. And I apologize in advance. This video might be pretty long. Longer than our normal ones, at least. For traps, we have double D Prison, double Bottomless, double Torrential, double Compulse, double Bribe. I ran this card. I was originally playing 7 tools, but I figured I'm playing these cards. These are normally here to protect these or my monsters to get their plays off safely and go for game. I figure I can bribe the MSTs to hit that. I can't 7 tools in MST. I thought about Magic Drain, but then I was like, I can't Magic Drain a warning. The +1 I didn't like, but that's Yu-Gi-Oh! I had to get over it. It was great. It was really good. It was doing a lot of good things for me. The Brigade, 1 Starlight Road. For the extra deck, we'll do extra deck first. The 1 Chimera. I mean, you have to. The triple Stardust, you need it. I play double Malefic and the Road, so your rank 3s. I know there's a lot of rank 3s here. Originally, I had a lot of rank 3s in my side deck, but I changed it up. But I had Temtempo, Leviers, and mains, Acid Golem. I didn't make not a single one. For my 4s, I had Alchemic Magician, Photon Papal Operative, Maestroke, Wind Up Zen Maester, Utopia, Gemini Pearl. Out of the entire event, I didn't make this card, or this card, or these cards, or that card. The MVPs are definitely these 2 right here. Mainly Maestroke. Maestroke won me a game against Rockstun. Pearl, I made once. Utopia, I made once. Didn't make it, didn't need to make it. For the extra deck, side deck, you have the Jinzo because there was a couple Chainburn players there. And this deck is like auto lose to Chainburn almost. That matchup is probably one of my hardest other than windups. double gem in Dark Worlds. Double. I don't know if you can see that. Double Gemini imps. Originally, I wasn't playing these three. I had Dinah, double Nobleman. Um, but when I got there, people were like, "Oh, there's a lot of Dark Worlds here. Watch out, watch out!" And and a lot of Chamber, and so I got scared. So I picked these up really fast and threw them in. Um, the one Snowman, because there were heroes there, and Snowman just wrecks everything. Double T King, because turn 1 T King set 3 is pretty good in whatever deck you play. You just have to know how to play smart. Granted, it hurts the deck, but you normally side out like one of these. Normally, if you side in T King, these might come out, and you might drop this to 2. Um, Double goes in for the wind-up match, really. Yeah, so you need it. I didn't side this in once. I only played one wind-up, and I still lost. Double Prohibition, this card is MVP. It call the right card, and you win, pretty much. Like, double MST, because, I mean, you side these in every game. You have to, because people side in Shadow Mirrors, Decrees, stuff like that. Double Macros. Macros, I didn't really side it in that much. I never drew it when I did side it in, but it's macro. It was for the Dark World matchup and the Insector matchup, which I didn't see. And deck dev. This is one of my favorite tech cards. It's good in the mirror match. It's good in the Girga match. It's good in the wind up match. It hits everything in the wind, like everything. This card's great, minus the T Kings if they main deck them or not. So yeah, that was a deck. If I could change anything, well, hold on. Let me go through what I won and what I lost to in the rounds. So, like I said, I won X3. Round 1, I played a little kid. I 2-0'd him. I felt mean because he had a little Seal Void Calcos mat. He had like DT Nobleman mangas, and he had like a stall deck almost, but I beat it. Round 2, I played Rockstun. Game 3, it only went to Game 3 because I misplayed. I heavied at when I had a stale face now, when I should have flipped out the stale first, then heavied. But it's whatever. Cool guy, Chamberin. Went to Game 3 because I drew the Jinzo Game 2. In Game 3, I lost to a Reaper after I royal tributed 2 Swift Scarecrows, a Lava Golem, and a Medion out of his hand. But I lost to the Reaper in 2 back row, and he Ojama trioed me. So I had a Commandant and Recruiter and lost to that because I couldn't summon anything to make Papal Operative and kill it. That was my first loss of the day. Went to Game 3. Wind-ups, I got 2-0'd by my friend Shinobu in round 4. My deck has a hard time against wind-ups. It really does, because I don't main deck Skill Drain anymore. I kind of wish I did. I wonder if that would have changed anything. But round 6, I played Girga. It was like the round 5, I played Heretics. I beat him. It went to Game 3. Game 2, he got me because he went balls deep turn 1. Like, he had Stardust, double Gaia Thunder Chargers, and a red MD. So, I mean, that's hard to get over in any deck. Round 6, I beat Karkuri Girga. I mean, I just wrecked his face. He didn't know what half my cards did. The Gravekeeper, so I just went ham on him. Round 7, I lost to the mirror match. It went to Game 3. Game 3, he just opened better traps than I did. I beat him Game 1. He got me Game 2. Game 3, he just opened better traps than I did. Round 8, I played against Grand Soil Psychics. Went to Game 3. I won that. Game 2, he won because he had the Decree at the right time. I still gave him a fight that game. Game 2, I Prohibition the Serene Psychic Wish while he had 2 of those. And first I tributed him Game 1 and Game 3. So I knew what he had. He had a Reborn and Avarice Game 3 in his hand. And then he was just playing set and pass. And I just beat him down with a Recruiter. Round 9, I played Machina Girga. I think it went to Game 3. I opened Tribute Game 1 and Game 3 on him too, which won me the game. Actually, Game 3, I like Game Tribute him. I didn't open it. But it won me the game. I was excited about that. Really good. So, if there's anything I could take out, what would it be? The main board, I think, was fine. Like, I was not more impressed. I didn't play Mirror Force. I figured I had enough on-spot removal with the compulses and everything, and the warnings and bribes, dark holes. I figured I was set. I had enough beat stick ability and stall ability between the 24 defense, 2000 defense plus. Side deck, I really think is the only thing I would have changed. Probably, I think I probably would have taken these out for skill drains. So these would have been skill drains. And I probably, and then that might have actually just been the only change I would have made. Yeah, that would have been the only change I would have made. And in my extra, I really wish I had my Shockmaster still, but I got rid of it. Like a dumb ass. I got rid of it. Can't say nothing about that. I didn't make this card. I wish it was Shockmaster. I could have made Shockmaster on Chamberlain guy game 1 and beat him like that. And then game 2 got my Jinzo off and beat him like that. But, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! For you. You live and you learn. But yeah, guys, like I said, I went X3 with Gravekeepers. This is pretty good. Only losing the Chainburn wind up in the mirror match. The mirror match is pretty skillful. You're scared to attack because they play as much back row as you. Like game 3, I almost sided in the Jinzo against him, but I was like, nah, because then that'll kill my traps and all that cool stuff. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think of the deck. Comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know what your feelings towards it. If you guys went to the regionals, if you saw me, you played against me. I was the one. I didn't have this mat. I picked this mat up for like $20. It's a charcoal Spellgrounds mat, but that's my deck box. Yeah, but I was playing on my duo mat, Death Scythe duo. Death Scythe and duo. A lot of people were like, "Oh, that's a cool ass mat." I was like, "Thank you." Had to rep for the team. But I'll have videos up of how everybody else did in the deck list later up this week and this weekend. Well, actually later up this week. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'm out. Wampa Deuce, we out.